Hello, my name is Johnny Williams. This is a NDA, non-disclosure agreement, in the orders of Holy Hallelujah, forgiving for sins with the Holy Cross. Macy's is closing its doors in Brooklyn, I believe it is. It was in the news, and I believe it's a great and perfect place for Landfill Yeahp warehouse to start its business, to feed the people, and to start doing its things to put food and drinks for the people to eat. I also believe it's a good aid to that other company called Neighbors or something that they're closing, because they also need help with their bills and what they've been trying to do on feeding the people twice a day. The Landfill Yeahp, like I've always explained, with the reverse recycling machine and the reinforced can crushing machine to crush the Chef Boyardee cans and separate the paper from the cans to put in the paper section. I believe it's something that should be looked into by the government to see if they will put my business there, because I don't have any funding to start such a thing, and I believe that the government knows the entire business, and they should put it there at the cheapest rates, especially with the Holy Cross cheapest rates, to acquire the 5 cents on the reverse recycling machine and the bundles amount to 10,000 pounds, to make sure that everything is accounted for, and also to feed the people. The goal is to feed the people, even though I make my money. When the people are being fed the Chef Boyardee and the other stuff, yes, I'm making my money through the 5 cents and the bundles that get sent to the landfill for me to make my money. Again, making the money to get to the total, which is the food that keeps coming in with the recycling that is needed to be recycled, and for reinforcements on the janitorial cleaning of the warehouse and the church, the homeless shelter goals, police precinct goals, and a few other things. I'm also trying to put remember, this is a non-disclosure agreement. I'm also trying to put a gas station in front of the building where the fuel tanker with the tractor and the tanker parked there, so that the car can pull up, get fuel, and for the amount of money that it is, and then it takes off. I believe these things should be looked into, because the people need to eat. Donald Trump is doing what he's doing for America. We're recovering. It's a process. We're recovering. But I believe that with this aid, the Landfill Yeahp, I believe that people in Brooklyn and Manhattan and New York will go less hungry with the aid. I have goals, yes, but the first thing is, if it goes there where the Macy's is closed now in Brooklyn, I believe it's Brooklyn, I'm not sure, you'll be able to have the reverse recycling machine in there while the doors are open for people to go in and out in there, so that the people can line up and take turns recycling the food and getting their food to eat, or going to the cafeteria section where they're fed the Chef Boyardee, while the reverse recycling machine keeps recycling the cans and the rest of the stuff the way I've been explaining, 24 hours, 7 days a week, so that the people can get fed and I can make my bundles. Because I gotta make my bundles. When I'm making my bundles, you understand that I'm making money to reinforce the food coming in, to reinforce the building. Yes, I keep repeating myself. To reinforce, any aid I can come up with to help. I have a plan on aid. I have a good plan. I know you need a homeless shelter. I know you need clothes. I know you need a washing machine. I know you need bathrooms. I know you need food besides the landfill meal, because landfill meal to give you food. Don't forget the milk containers that they come in their plastic. You can take milk home in thermos or milk containers that they set up for you guys. They even have milk that come in crates and cartons for a certain amount. So, you know, there's a store or warehouse that makes overstuffed peanut butter and jelly on white bread and the cardboard boxes. And they come in cardboard boxes, about 100 or 500 of them in a cardboard box. I don't know exactly how it works, but I'm trying to figure. But again, the goal is that Macy's is moving from where it is in Brooklyn. It's closed. And Macy's is big. Macy's is big. They back in tractor trailers, they get loaded, unloaded. Macy's is big, and they left. That big place is gonna be empty. It was in the news. So imagine having the landfill me up there, feeding the people. Again, when you say you're trying to get in touch with me, my name is Johnny Williams, JOHNNYWILLIAMS 144-58-00 and or 0062. All you gotta do is open up the accounts, the bank account there, government. All you have to do is open up the bank account there for my 5 cents and bundle accumulation direct deposit. And get the licenses and the permits and the paperwork to work. I also want the government to understand. Don't charge me for light. Don't charge me for water. Don't charge me for heat. Don't charge me for anything. Make it happen so that we can get food to these people. When these people have food, water, milk, soda, they're constantly being fed every day. Don't make me worry about bills that I do not need to worry about. The number one and main focus priority about landfill meal is the people eating food because they're hungry. In time, you'll see what it is to know what it is that I'm trying to do. I have a bathroom there with showers. And I believe you can have a good bathroom there with powerful flushes, with powerful toilet flushes, and a few showers. I believe you can have that there. I'm thinking that Macy's is only 2 floors. I don't know, maybe 1 or 2 floors. But the main goal is to have the landfill meal working there with the reverse recycling machine doing what it is, while the food is constantly being separated. Like that company, I think they're called Neighbors or something, and they show you how they put the food in the aluminum plates for the people to eat. You know, it's an entire program. So you guys know what it is that I'm trying to do. Government, it's up to you to make it happen. The reverse recycling machines are those machines that you see in the street or at certain stores that give you 5 cents for a glass bottle, 5 to 10 cents for a glass bottle, 5 to 10 cents for an empty can, 5 to 10 cents for an empty plastic. Look it up in YouTube, reverse recycling machine. So when you see what it is, you'll see what it is that I'm telling the government and what it is that I'm trying to do for myself. And just make it happen. Make it exist, result, let it result. The people could be outside waiting for their food. You have the microwave outside, paper plate or glass plate. Paper plate is preferred for them to show up and they eat. You know, a fork or spoon, plastic fork or plastic spoon, and they eat. They just eat, and they'll be worried less about being hungry. I don't know. I think you guys have experience and that you guys have ways of setting up the place to do the whole thing 24 hours, 7 days a week. You know it. So, God bless you. You know, Holy Hallelujah, forgive me for sins. This is all being done in the directions of the Holy Cross for Mr. Johnny Williams, 144-58-00NO0062. Bank direct deposits at whatever bank you're going to do it with. The two accounts, the 5 cents, and the bundles of accumulations. And you see. And don't be afraid to get me that license for the marijuana license. So you can have that spot in the corner saying 20. Can't believe it? You think I'm afraid? It's legal. Everything I'm doing is legal. Food coming into the store, to the warehouse church, right? Is food, fresh food coming into the warehouse church. I don't have time to give $45 to $20 or $25 to people for one plate of food. I don't have time for that. They're there on television asking for it. The food is always coming in. The drinks always coming in. You have to understand that I'm explaining the process. So when I say put me a spot in the warehouse, in the church warehouse, where marijuana is sold because it's legal, make sure you understand that I get it, so that I can aid the people in getting their marijuana too. Can't believe it? I told you, glass is bottles. Alcohol is legal. Cardboard cigarettes is legal. What else? Glass, cardboard. The bottle caps are metal. The marijuana, I'm trying to get that to add it, you know, give you guys like a tip or something. Or 20 for each time you go eat. If you could get the vodka. Vodka is the word. Vodka is the most popular alcohol. Vodka. All those bottles of vodka get emptied out, and I get my glass bottle recycled. Beer, Budweiser. Those cans of Budweiser, those are cans. They get recycled. Millions. I'm looking to do millions of cans. When it comes to Budweiser, I'm looking to recycle millions and millions and millions of cans per year. I just need the cheapest FULL, full pallet trailer height rate. They say, some people say 6 feet high or something, but I want you to understand that each can at its height fits about, you could fit about 35 cans per box to line up in the tier on the pallet. It's about 35 cans. It might be more, but I know that the number 35 for the cans, 35 cans, 6 feet high. All those cans get recycled on the reverse recycling machine for my 5 cents and my bundle can. So I got Budweiser, I got Pepsi, Coca-Cola on cans, and most important, Chef Boyardee. Chef Boyardee, which is a strong can that the reverse recycling machine has to be able to crush. That's why I need it to be excessively powerful, the reverse recycling machine, and reinforced that it won't break. On tobacco, you're looking at cardboard and paper. The box, the cardboard box, and the paper. Tiers of pallets to get that tobacco and Marlboros. Marlboros are the most oldest and popular that I know of. Marlboros. And then the marijuana license in the store to go with Landfill meal. So And the corn on the cob, the corn on the cob tobacco pipes for the marijuana and the tobacco. What else? No, it's just that it's legal, you know, and a lot of you guys are hungry and sometimes you're looking for a drink or a cigarette, you know, a Lucy. And remember that case that it's illegal to sell a Lucy from your pack of cigarettes to somebody else. Put it on the landfill meter so that you can get the correct numbers per pallet, so you can get the marijuana, the legal marijuana, and so that you can get the legal Marlboro pack of cigarettes, and so you can get the legal vodka, bottle of vodka, which is for a cup because the vodka glass gets recycled, the vodka bottle glass gets recycled. And now you got the food and your drinks. See if you can put a good wine and champagne in there. Snapple, you know, Snapple apple, Snapple grape, Snapple iced tea, grape, iced tea, Snap, apple. Those three flavors from Snapple. And then champagne is a bottle. Wine is a bottle. Don't say not to recycle those things. I told you in the other videos I'm going to be looking into it. So when you understand this is a non-disclosure agreement. My name is Johnny Williams 144-58-00N or 0062. All this is religions. Ways my words and my actions, not my bonds. Holy Hallelujah, forgive me for sins. Holy Cross, forgive me for sins. In the directions of the Holy Cross, make sure you understand that you can take a good amount of beer home with your food. I know what it is to be at a homeless shelter. I know it. I know what it is to watch you guys hungry for a cigarette, man. A cigarette. I can't believe what it is to be hungry for a cigarette. A cigarette. And marijuana is legal. Marijuana is legal. Gambling is legal. Gambling is legal. I'm not looking to open up a casino, but gambling is legal. Marijuana is legal. Vodka is legal. Alcohol is legal. But why is it legal? Because I rather get that the beer and the vodka. I rather get those cans and bottles from you guys, instead of you guys giving it to somebody else or throwing it in the garbage. I mean, if you're gonna spend that much money on vodka and beer, by all means, Landfill Meetup would like to have the cans and the bottles by a lot to recycle, so I can get my 5 cents, and the build up on the bundle to get my bundle from the landfill. So I really would appreciate it if you guys would also walk in to give those cans of beers and vodka bottles to Landfill Meetup. NDA non-disclosure agreement, NDA Landfill Meetup. The Confessions of Landfill Meetup. You know, the Confessions of Landfill Meetup. Like the confessions that they do in Catholic churches and those movies. They can't be talked about. They can't be talked about. In basketball, they have out of bounds lines like in football and all that. Once you cross that line, you can't talk about those non-disclosure agreements. So you cross the line. It's like crossing state lines or going into Mexico, going to Canada. You can't talk about those agreements. And you're in confession. The police officer has to let you finish confessing what you have to confess. By law, you're in confession with a priest or a pastor. It's a church, Landfill Meetup Church. And again, if you're gonna drink, you're gonna hear me. Holy Hallelujah, forgive me for sins. If you're gonna do your things, you know, the church doors of Landfill Meetup Warehouse will be open. They will be open for you to go in to eat. There may be a line, even though some of you will throw yourselves in there. There may be a line for you to get in. I get the mom and pop store to aid me when I give them money to purchase ham and cheese sandwiches, scrambled eggs, and to give it to you guys at the end of the line. At the end of the line, you get fed because you're waiting in line, and it takes a long time to get in because sometimes the lines are too long. So, you know, sometimes these mom and pop stores are busy making sandwiches, getting you guys the food at the end of the line because the front of the line is going in first. But marijuana is legal, beer is legal, alcohol is legal, vodka is legal. So when you give me these low rate numbers so that I can do what it is, these low rate numbers are a full pallet of cans of Chef Boyardee cans, soda cans, Budweiser cans, and you give me the cheapest rates. Remember, 1 million cans per year. I don't think it's gonna take too long to do. I don't think it's gonna take too long to crush 1 million cans because this is how it works. You go and put it in, and that's all you do, and the empty can gets crushed. The empty can gets crushed. That's why I need that reverse recycling machine to do more than 50 or 80 tons crush, but really fast. I need a good machine that does it really fast. And then it lets it go and it goes to recycling. So imagine me doing this 1 million times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 25 cents that I have while I'm accumulating my bundle in this NDA, non-disclosure agreement. Holy hallelujah, forgive me for sins. Holy cross direction, reverse recycling machine. I just made 25 cents that I put into my account. And I think that the benefit is when you guys say, Chef Boyardee, spaghettis and meatballs. That's pasta. Fresh pasta. Of course I know what it is. I've been eating it since little kid. Since little. And then soda. Coca-Cola. Pepsi. And other flavors if they give it to him. And milk. We give him the cardboard milk and the plastic milk. And the Poland Spring water, plastic. And then there's beer, Budweiser. And vodka. The glass bottle. And then the marijuana that's legal now, a 20. He just made 25 cents in less than a minute because they gave him the machine the way he wanted it. And then the Marlboro cigarettes, cardboard paper. The Marlboro cigarettes with the seal. You're telling me this kid is coming up with this and we're saying no on the reverse recycling machine being a reinforced tonnage, 1 million tons that works that fast to crush that Chef Boyardee can and the bundle accumulate. And you say you have to give it to him, especially at Macy's, Brooklyn, where they closed. 10 reverse recycling machines, or as many as we can put in there to do the job. Let the people eat outside to start. You know how many millions of cans per day you do? If you did 25 cents in that little bit, if you did 25 cans in 5, 10, 15, if you did 5 cans in that little bit of time, and you do 20 cans, I think you should stop trying to steal this kid's business. And I think you should give him his business, government, and I think you should aid. Feeding the people. He wants to own that metal border and make it an entire solid bridge borderline to see who's gonna pass. Even though there might be tunnels there, it's a landfill ice factory. You believe that? A landfill ice factory? That when they try to come over the entire INE border throws ice. Could you imagine what is 500 feet of ice from the borderline? At a height that you can't believe. About 700 feet. I think you should help this kid. So imagine having all that. Don't forget the Hostess cherry pie. Comes in cardboard. You get the Hostess cherry pie, and you have your Landfill Yeahp American meal. All American meal. Can't believe that? The cherry pie. Hostess. Remember, Wonder Bread makes plastic. Has plastic for the cakes. But Hostess cherry pie. I mean, you should look into it. Making the machines correct and right. So, to result and get. I don't know what else to tell you guys. I believe that if I get it, I can also open up near the Holland Tunnel and the Lincoln Tunnel to where I can lower the tolls to $2 per car instead of the amount that it is. So, and the bridge, near the bridge is $2. Because I'll be making enough with the machines per machine per car, lowering it to $2. The amount of cars that went by, they charge and then they remove, and that's it. Their car only pays $2. And even the 18-wheelers tractor trailer is $2. One, two, three, 4, 5, $2. 1, 2, 3, 4. But anyways, Macy's just closed, and it's a good opportunity to open up Landfill Yeahp there. Holy Hallelujah, forgive me for sins, NDA, non-disclosure agreement. I believe I should get the marijuana license to sell marijuana there, and to give it away with food out, because everybody does what the public license. Everybody does public license. Everybody goes to the park. Everybody does public license. They're over there, okay, they're getting fed, but they don't have enough money or anything for beer. Don't tell me you're gonna go to the spot and ask a guy to give you beer, or to give you some of his beer. So they get beer, they get tobacco, and they get the marijuana 20. I'm not against you guys in that. It's legal. It's licensed legal. So when it happens, when you guys, make sure you understand that Kotex is cardboard. Kotex comes in cardboard boxes, and women need Pampers and Kotex. Pampers and Kotex come in cardboard boxes. De Yeahp barato en Yeahp. Pampers and Kotex. Okay? Holy hallelujah, forgive me for sins, non-disclosure agreement. You can find me on YouTube, ICXCNIKA, like one word, space, OBEY, obey, space, and dot D dot A dot, non-disclosure agreement. When it starts working and coming in, the food starts coming in, the mom and pop store starts doing the thing, the pizzeria starts doing the things, McDonald's starts doing the things, Blimpie starts doing the things, Subway starts doing the things. You know, these are all stores that make food that would benefit Landfill Meal. You think no, but the stores are not gonna be there looking stupid or being lazy. They're gonna be working. Holy hallelujah, forgive me for sins. My name is Johnny Williams, 144-58-00N00062. I always wear the Holy Cross. If you don't see me wearing it, it's because something's happened. It's because something's happening, and I put it back on. Just ask me if I have my Holy Cross near me. And remember, this is a shirt that I wear that I haven't finished yet. It's not finished yet. Holy Cross, sorry me for bad. Red, white, blue, white paper, black ink. You know. And it's not finished yet. And I'm still working on a seal that I'm putting on it. EVERS seals, dictionary seals. And you know, Macy's just closed, and it's a big spot. There's a lot of places that are closed and just empty. These places can be filled up with the Landfill Meal so that people can get food. That place, Neighbors, I think it's called Neighbors, I don't know. It was in the news. They can get help. That gas station that was closed out there, I can't believe somebody, there's one particular that I can't believe did not jump on that to do what it is with the Landfill Meal. But that's okay. People can go there to get food and a few other things. But holy hallelujah, forgive me for sins. God bless you. And you know, again, let's make it happen. Let's see government if you can help out, aid the entire thing where I don't have to worry about it. It's like me walking right into it. And the people are constantly being fed and they don't have to worry about it. All the equipment has to be provided. Everything has to be provided. God bless you. NDA, non-disclosure agreement. My name is Johnny Williams, 144-58-00N00062. Holy hallelujah, forgive me for sins.